Hi, this is Raj. Welcome back to the ETL specialization course on SCD Type 1. This session goal is to explain what is a SCD Type 1 in the data warehouse world. As part of this session, we will be building a dimension table of SCD Type 1 using the popular Pentaho Kettle Tool. What are the prerequisites for this session? Watch my session on timestamp based CDC technique to know about what is the incremental data loading concept which is used as part of this demo. If you are already aware about this timestamp based CDC technique, feel free to skip that part. Then the Pentaho Kettle Tool, Postgres database server and a client tool to interact with the database server. What is SCD Type 1? Whenever there is a change in any of the dimension attributes, the changes will be overwritten at the dimension table. Therefore, the history is lost. Of course, this is the easiest to implement method, but they can invalidate the fact or overlap cubes which had aggregated matrix value based on the affected type 1 attribute. So let us now move on to the demo part. For this demo, I have considered a table named staff which stores the working personnel details in a DVD rental store. This is the structure of the staff table and I have selected a record for a staff ID of 2. So the demo's goal is to capture any of the changes in the staff attributes has to be captured in the target dimension table in SCD Type 1 fashion. That is, any changes happen at the source will be overwritten at the target dimension table. And this is our target dimension table. Now let us go through the transformation involved for this demo. This is the transformation which does the SCD Type 1 population. The first two steps of this transformation involves incrementally fetching the changes from the source staff table. Let us go through these initial two steps. So this incremental fetch is based on the timestamp based CDC technique, and please watch my video on timestamp based CDC technique to understand it as a whole. Then the steps follows are a select value step where we change the metadata or the data type of the active field name to a data type of string. If you see in the source table, the data type of active field is boolean and we would want to change it to string data type, hence this particular step is done. This is followed by a value mapper step where the source to target value translation is done, and that is followed by a database lookup step where we perform a lookup on the natural key, that is staff ID, on the target dimension table to see if there is any record, and if there are any records, then return the corresponding staff key for that staff ID. If the record is not already present, let's say this is the first time load for this particular staff ID, then it will be inserted into the target dimension table. If the record is not present, that is what will happen. But consider if the record is already present and there is an update happening on the staff ID, then it will follow another stream path where it will do an update of the dimension attributes. Now let us go ahead and run the transformation to see what happens. The transformation is running, and since it has completed now, let us select the dimension table. Okay, we can see the staff ID record 2, and you can see all the details from source has been captured over into the target. The values for each of the attributes as expected. Now let us make an update on the source table. The update is done. Let us select the source table record to see if the update is done properly as expected. Okay, it's done. Now let us run the transformation again. The transformation is completed. Let us do a query on dimension table. Okay, now you can see that the changes done in the source table has been overwritten in the target dimension table. So this is what SCD Type 1 is. Meet you guys in the next session. Until then, thanks and bye.